16, and he can settle down now. But I'll tell you what, Eccles gave him a real scare and let him off, Rod.
Absolutely let him off, and you know, I keep saying it, don't miss big numbers, because they will kick you in the end of this, of all legs, and they certainly did there for Eccles. But Barney would have settled himself down because he hit the double first dart, and that is one thing you like to do. Just clean a leg up early on, get your confidence and get your rhythm going.
Rod Harrington, the man alongside me, twice world match play champion, and a nice photograph of him in the official programme. Looks no different 10 years ago than he does now. That's a fiver you owe me, isn't it, Rod?
That's worth at least 20 quid, that one, Nige.
It's your round in the bar after, pal.
125.
Yeah, only a few grey hairs since that one, but that is the most enjoyable stage in professional darts, the World Match Play here at Blackpool. To stand there in front of this magnificent crowd live on Sky Sports, it doesn't get any better, Nige.
The Viper, Tony Eccles, 38 years old, ranked 40 going into this tournament from Hartlepool. His first appearance in the Stan James World Match Play this year. Delighted to be here. And a place in the last 8 beckons. What a day we've had so far. And they were great darts. Those last 2 shots, Rod, magnificent.
Well, what he did right there, he covered it up, the treble 20 with that first dart, and he switched straight away. He didn't do that against Mark Frost the other night. He's got to switch as early as he can. This is a big shot for Eccles, needs a treble 20, and he needs a bullseye, and that first dart's a good guy to hit this bullseye.
110.
Great effort by Tony Eccles, and now Barneveld needs 55. An early break of throw would be just what the doctor ordered. Tops for Barneveld. Beautifully done. Eccles will be. He steps up now with the throw to try and go 3-0 ahead, but that snatch of the dart hits the 5 early on.
84.
Well, Mian Brissy, who's spotting for us, thought that third dart should be at 19s, and it weren't, and he managed to grab the treble 20 with it, but not advisable. I think switch like he did early on.
100.
That treble 19, it's only 3 away from the treble 20. Still a big number.
Goes down the board, that's nicely done by Barneveld. Wins today for Priestley, Taban, Van Gerwen and Matt Clark in the last 16 of the World Match Play here. Packed to the rafters once again.
54.
A great night here in Blackpool. They are loving every minute of this. It's the hottest ticket in town.
59.
Well, as you said, the first one was guided with C. Barneveld. I mean, his head doesn't move 1 millimetre. Perfect stance, perfect release there from Barneveld. He's got a lovely throw. He's just been out of sorts of the last probably 6 months. Sometimes, Nigel, it doesn't take a lot to get your throw back, but sometimes you get too much in your head and you try perhaps the wrong things, and I think perhaps that's all Barneveld's done, and these 5s the last 6 months have killed him.
50.
15 scored with the throw.
Well, that didn't look far away, but to a professional dart player, it's a country mile.
64.
Two in here for Barney. Oh, yes. That's more like it. That's how it's done. Raymond van Barneveld. 2 180s in the game so far. Sets himself up nicely
44.
for double 18 for a 3-0 lead. Now double 9 as the sweat drips off his face. 3-0 ahead. Perfect badly. But Barneveld in complete control. as he needs to be. If he's going to progress further, he needs a convincing win,
97.
he needs to play well, and he needs to send a message out to the rest of the players that Barney is on form.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when a player loses that winning
60.
ability. The other players then are not scared of him, so they up their game, and Barney's certainly lost that tag, and he's got to get it back. He's got to make other players scared of him, so when they get on that stage, a bit like Taylor and Wade now, people are scared of them, and that's worth probably one, sometimes two darts a leg.
We saw him at Bolton, just down the road from here in June, of course, Barneveld. Here's the flight of Barney. And Barneveld getting through to the semi-finals of the UK Open. He beat Phil the Power Taylor in a magnificent match, but then lost out to Gary Mawson. It was an amazing tournament, that. And maybe the game against Phil maybe just took it out of him, but Mawson was magnificent to get through to the final. He won the 2007 Vegas Desert Classic, of course,
60.
Barney, and now Barneveld looking for a 140. Big score needed here. Good start. 2 in.
140.
That's just what he needed, Rod.
Yeah, I'm surprised he actually missed the third one. It was sitting absolutely perfect there for Barneveld. But he's put the pressure on this, and Tony Eccles, what he's doing, that first dart, he's dropping low, and he's really having to extend the arm to get the dart above the treble.
100.
He's got away with it this time. Barneveld, he actually likes this because it should leave him on double 18. Yeah, he should leave double 18. This is for 4-0, and this will hurt Tony Eccles. Beautiful shot out there from Barneveld.
There is no answer to that, is there? Tony Eccles could smell an opportunity, and then Barneveld steps up with 3 darts like that. I think it's fair to say, despite the sweat, he is in tip-top form! Third 180 of the game, and Barneveld is on fire.
Well, the right Raymond Barneveld has turned up at last. I've been waiting for him, and here he is on the stage. He really has got command of this game now. He's putting pressure on Tony Eccles, and Tony Eccles is not getting his first dart right. But, the way he's playing, 125.
84.
Do an 85. He's got the throw, as we see that coming. It's a good camera angle, Nige, because although the 5 from where we were looking looks like it covered, from Barneveld's angle, he still could see at least 3/4 of the treble.
100.
Yeah, superb recovery there from Barneveld. 4-0 ahead, first to 13. But that first dart again just continues to go a little bit
44.
wayward. 44 scored, and you know, it's still part of his game that he's clearly not happy with.
Well, that's the one thing that frustrates him, Nige, when he gets that, and you could see it when he walked up and when he walked back. You could see he's getting frustrated,
100.
which will make you tighten the arm up. But when you're 4-0 up, just forget about it. It happens, you know. Get the smile on your face and just start hitting the treble 20 with the other 2. Now, this is a perfect dart for Raymond Barneveld. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't put at least one more in there.
100.
Well, he'd expected a 140, but he's so far ahead of Tony Eccles, he should go in the break 5-0 up.
60.
Yeah, can't hit the treble, Eccles. So now Barneveld, 92 needed for a 5-0 lead. Leaves himself top, so he'll be happy with that now. And Eccles a mile behind. Well, we've seen plenty of big leads in this tournament, haven't we? And Phil Taylor was pegged back by Colin Osborne last night.
40.
As Barneveld goes for tops. Now double 10. Oh, no mistake that time. And Raymond van Barneveld fires a warning to his rival.